Part-time work-from-home politician Vijay considers himself to be a political force akin to the great MGR. From having MGR songs as references in his films to brazenly portraying himself as the next MGR, to his lackeys draw in parallel saying, like MGR, Vijay, the three-letter word, when written in Tamil, Vijay is a three-letter word, will rewrite the destiny of Tamil Nadu. There's just no end to the desperate attempt by Vijay to elevate his image to that of MGR. But let's get real here, okay? MGR was a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon. There can't be another version or a clone of MGR. Real politics isn't your post-credits goat scene, bro. So sit down, please. In fact, Vijay's party Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam should be popularized among people as Tharkuri Vettri Kazhagam. For those of you who don't know what Tharkuri means, it's the Tamil equivalent for Pappu, or just simply plain stupid, who has no idea about what he's talking about. Let me tell you why. This 2-bit actor who's fit for just mouthing dialogues handed to him has no idea about any political or social issue. In fact, he can't even attribute a popular quote to the right person. During his party's first general council meeting, Vijay attempted to conclude on a poetic note saying, before concluding my speech, a few words from the William Blake.
Men may come, men may go, but I go on forever.
He misattributed the quote to William Blake, an English poet and painter. However, the quote isn't from William Blake at all. It is a well-known refrain from Alfred Lord Tennyson's poem, The Brook. What makes this blunder even more laughable is that Vijay is backed by not one, but 3 political strategists: John Arokeswamy, Prashant Kishore, and Adhav Arjuna, the latter having once worked as a strategist for DMK and VCK before jumping ship to DVK. A speech of this significance should have undoubtedly gone through multiple revisions by Vijay's communications team, making such a basic factual error all the more ridiculous. Even a simple Google or ChatGPT would have given the quote attributed to the correct person. Clearly, just like Dravidian Moralappa, Vijay Anna too just parrots beautifully whatever is handed to him. So that's reason number 1 why Vijay's TVK should be called Tharkuri Vettri Kazhagam. But Vijay is also bereft of basic knowledge on issues. For example, he doesn't even know that the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 has nothing to do with Muslim citizens of India, but is about fast-tracking the citizenship process of persecuted Hindus, Sikhs, Christians, Jains, and Buddhists of Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan. He's opposing a measure that provides relief to Christians, a faith that he belongs to, just for vote bank politics to position himself as a friend of Muslims. Regarding the Waqf Act, Vijay proudly declared his gratitude to the Supreme Court for its ruling on the Waqf Amendment Act, which he claims is from 2005. Wrong. The Waqf Amendment Act, which Vijay is opposing, was passed in 2025 and not 2005. This isn't just a typo as some of his die-hard fans might claim. It's a fundamental error that shows Vijay doesn't even know the basic timeline of the legislation he's supposedly fighting against. For someone who's trying to position himself as a serious political leader, this is beyond laughable. It's as if he Googled Waqf Act, saw the first date that popped up, and posted it without a second thought. Is this the kind of leadership Tamil Nadu deserves? A man who can't tell 2005 from 2025. Vijay's post claims that the Supreme Court issued an order on TVK's petition, but the reality is that his petition wasn't even heard on that day. The interim order Vijay is gloating about actually pertains to a different petition filed by Asaduddin Owaisi. Vijay was busy taking credit for a match he didn't even show up for. How utterly shameless. In another instance, on the occasion of International Women's Day, instead of saying we stand against women harassment or we stand for women's safety, PVK members put up a banner with the hashtag we stand for women harassment, which ironically implies they support harassing women. To make matters worse, they've even misspelled harassment. This error-ridden banner was put up by the well-raised unit of TVK. Vijay's Tharkuriness has been getting exposed from the very first day he launched his party flag and its anthem. The 2 elephants in Vijay's flag do not look like Asian elephants, but African elephants. The logo also features a pink flower, which is said to be the Wagai flower. However, his political team seems to have mistaken the monkey pod tree flower for the original Wagai flower. Locally, the monkey pod tree is called Tungumunji Maram, which in Tamil translates to drowsy face tree, as the tree's leaves droop when the sunshine is less. Its bright pink flower resembles the white Wagai flower. So basically, Vijay can't differentiate between Indian Muslims from Pakistani Muslims. He can't differentiate between 2005 and 2025. He can't differentiate between African elephants and Asian elephants. He can't differentiate between Wagai flower and the flower of Tungumunji Maram. And he dreams of becoming CM. Another instance of the Tharkuriness got visible when he made political strategist and Jan Swaraj chief Prashant Kishore to share stage with him, a man who has no connection to Tamil Nadu except for the fact that he worked for the DMK for 2021 election. We called Prashant Kishore his brother-in-arms and went on to say that TVK would work with Jan Swaraj. Where? In Bihar? Getting votes in Tamil Nadu itself is going to be one hell of a task. And this guy joins hands with the so-called political party of Prashant Kishore in Bihar. This is Tharkuriness Pro Max. On one hand, you cry foul about an imaginary Hindi imposition, but at the same time strike deals with a Hindi person to draw out political strategies for him. Runs a CBSE school that teaches Hindi and celebrates Hindi Divas. Tharkuri Vijay for a reason. And if that's not enough, Vijay had Prashant Kishore call the alliance shots on his behalf. The Bihari politician in an interview to Tanti TV said, Vijay's TVK will not form an alliance with AIADMK or any other party in the 2026 elections. The strategy is clear. Vijay will contest alone and aim to form the government on its own. This shows how naive Vijay is. Here are some other instances that exposes TVK's Tharkuriness. Vijay formed the children's wing as one of the 28 political factions under the TVK umbrella. This is in blatant violation of the election code, the constitution and basic morality. Children should not be involved in politics until they reach the age of 18. To make it worse, the official notification of TVK listing its various wings placed transgender wing at number 9 out of the 28. In colloquial Tamil, the number 9 has long carried derogatory connotations towards the transgender community. This shows how insensitive and obnoxious that the party is. Here's another. We all know how difficult it is to start a Facebook page. Even if you start a Vijay fan page today, it will take several months or years to gain followers despite there being so many fans of the actor. But this TVK page has already 4.5 million followers. How? The reality is that the page created in 2017 was initially set up by fans of actress Megha Akash. Despite the 4.5 million followers accumulated across India, the page had no direct connection to TVK, which was founded in February 2024. This discovery exposed how the page, initially meant to celebrate Megha Akash, had been co-opted to falsely portray a massive following for Vijay's political party. Another instance is when Vijay went out of the way to cover the Muslim vote bank during Ramzan. The All India Muslim Jamaat, a Sunni organization based in Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh, issued a religious decree or fatwa against him. The fatwa was prompted by allegations that Vijay invited drunkards and gamblers to an iftar gathering, which the Jamaat declared as both sinful and unlawful in Islam. The fatwa specifically criticizes Vijay for what it describes as an attempt to gain political favor by exploiting Muslim sentiment. Maulana Razvi referenced the actor's film The Beast, accusing it of portraying Muslims negatively by linking them to terrorism and portraying them as villains. According to Razvi, these depictions show Vijay's past insensitivity towards the Muslim community. He concluded by calling Muslims to avoid supporting Vijay politically or socially, urging them to neither attend his events nor include him in religious functions. But of all the things, this one tops it. Vijay apparently sent his henchman Busi Anand for alliance talks with AIADMK, asking for 120 seats, that is 51% of the assembly seats, and reportedly even a rotational chief ministership, with Vijay serving half the term. Only a Tharkuri Pro Max will have the audacity to place such a demand. If you look at the office bearers of Vijay's party, it would need a separate episode altogether. This guy, Ram Kumar, the deputy coordinator of TVK's social media unit, had previously been accused and reprimanded for making derogatory and abusive comments towards women on social media. In 2017, Dhanya Rajendran, the editor-in-chief of the News Minute, faced a coordinated online harassment campaign after she casually mentioned that she had once walked out halfway through a Vijay film. Here's another instance. In a viral video, Ram Kumar can be seen making inappropriate TikTok videos with women. Another interesting character is Adav Arjuna. He is the son-in-law of Lottery Martin, who has been accused of allegedly swindling money by selling fake lottery tickets. Vijay speaks of eliminating corruption with people like Adav Arjuna on his side. Busi Anand, he's the best of the lot. The party's general secretary has zero knowledge about the Waqf Amendment bill.
அவங்க எல்லாமே செய்யறது எல்லாமே வேலிட் ரீசனோடயா செய்யறாங்க. எதிர்ப்பா செய்யணும்னு இஸ்லாமியர்களுக்கு எதிர்ப்பாக தான செய்யறார்கள்.
Against which he was protesting. After the anti-delimitation all-party committee meeting, he couldn't even articulate what had happened inside and struggled to read the notes in Tamil. And what little he read was barely understandable, leaving journalists confused and unimpressed.
கடைப்பிடித்ததற்கான சட்ட திருத்தத்தின் மாண்புமிகு தொகுதி மறு சீரமைப்பு செய்வது தமிழ்நாடு, புதுச்சேரி உள்ளிட்ட தென் மாநிலங்களை பெரும் பாதிப்புக்கு உள்ளாக்கும். இது ஒன்றிய அரசின் மக்கள் தொகைக்கு கட்டுப்பாட்டு திட்டத்தை கடைப்பிடித்ததற்கான தண்டனையே அன்றி வேறு இல்லை. முன்னாள் பிரதமர் மாண்புமிகு இந்திரா காந்தி அம்மையார் 42வது சட்ட திருத்தத்தின் மூலம் 1976 இருந்து 2001 வரை தொகுதி மறுசீரமைப்பை நிறுத்தி வைத்தார். அதே போல 84வது சட்டத்திருத்தத்தின் மூலம் முன்னாள் பிரதமர் மாண்புமிகு வாஜ்பாய் அவர்கள் 2001 இருந்து 2026 வரை மேலும் 25 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு இந்த மறுசீரமைப்பை நிறுத்தி வைத்தார். எனவே தொகுதி மறுசீரமைப்பு தேவையற்றது. இப்போது இருக்கும் 543 என்ற எண்ணிக்கையை தொடர வேண்டும் என்பதே தமிழக வெற்றி கழகத்தின் நிலைப்பாடாகும்.
One of the main highlights, or rather lowlights, in the first ever party's General Council meeting was General Secretary Bussi Anand's speech, where he told a bizarre story about the party carrier's obsession with retrieving the balloon featuring Vijay's face, which was confiscated by the police.
அது மட்டும் இல்லாம அவருக்கு ஒரே ஒரு கவலை, அண்ணே நான் ஒரு பலூன் விட்டேனே, அந்த பலூனை எப்படியாவது வாங்கி கொடுன அப்படின்னாரு. பலூனு தானடா விட்டுட்டு போயேன்டா அப்படின்ன. பலூனு சாதா பலூனா இருந்தா விட்டுருப்பன, என்னுடைய தலைவருடைய படத்தை போட்டிருந்த பலூனை எடுத்துன்னு போலீஸ் போயிட்டாங்கன்னு, அந்த பலூனை கொஞ்சம் வாங்கி கொடுக்கணும்னு அப்படின்னாரு. அதுக்குதான் நம்மளுடைய வழக்கறிஞர்கள்லாம் இருக்கிறாங்கல்லடா, எப்போ வேணாலும் வாங்கிக்கலாம் அப்படின்னா, இல்லைன்னா எனக்கு என் தலைவருடைய அந்த பலூனை எனக்கு உடனே வாங்கி கொடுன்னு கேட்டக்கூடிய ஒரு உண்மையான தொண்டன் KV தாமு அவர்கள் என்பதை இந்த நேரத்தில் தெரிவிச்சு.
From parroting film dialogues as political thought to misquoting poets and demanding CM seats without even proving his strength, this is delusional of the highest order. PVK doesn't stand for Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam. It stands for Tharkuri Vettri Kazhagam. Vijay is not a second MGR, let's be clear on that. He is the political version of a WhatsApp forward, loud, misinformed, and easily dismissible. Tamil Nadu should not suffer fools in film makeup trying to cosplay as leaders. If this is the best Vijay has, he should return to what he does best, playing pretend on screen or trying to act